I wouldn't tear down the Gardiner Expressway because we've got a traffic nightmare already, and that will make it worse.
Mr. Ford, yes.
Well, Mr. Tory, I can't believe what I just heard. I heard you on tape saying no matter what the cost is, it doesn't matter the cost, tear down the Gardiner. I heard you on tape as clear as day and less than 10 months ago saying that you're all for revenue tools, you're for taxes, and it's an easy way out if you're a politician. Doug, but that was 2 weeks before
I think you were so excited about getting on my radio show, you misheard what you were hearing. That's what it was. You were so excited. You used to call in every day, and you were calling so you couldn't listen. You didn't hear it right, because I said no such thing, and you know it. I said no such thing.
You have flip-flopped back and forth.
People are disappointed when you make this stuff up.
I think we far too often reject things before we even open up our minds to considering them. I'll name one that is not a transit project, but it's the Gardiner Expressway. And I've changed my mind on this, because I've changed my mind on a couple of things. I'm going to make an honest admission about a second one in a moment. But I've changed my mind about the Gardiner in that I thought before we just couldn't afford to sort of really look at the widest range of options, including tearing it down, burying it, and things like that. And I'm now thinking to myself, if we're thinking ahead, I have 2 grandchildren now, and I'm thinking ahead to their life in this city, which I think of, by the way, as the greatest place in the world in which to live, notwithstanding our flaws, then wouldn't you take an honest look at tearing it down or burying it or whatever, and even if the cost is huge, you'd say to yourself, it's an investment we're going to make in something that's going to make this a much greater city and is going to allow transportation generally to be improved.
Right, I said no such thing, and you know it. I said no such thing.
You have flip-flopped back and forth.
People are disappointed when you make